Good morning, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, I guess, wherever you guys are. I guess you guys noticed my necklace, my S. It's my name, and Superman, of course. Anyways, heading to some no, some back work, some Muay Thai work, some Thai kickboxing work. Anyways, just thought about something, wanted to upload a video really quick, guys. And that is about how to put not bad, but past experiences, whether they're positive, negative, bad, good, to better use for the future, right? So I personally, again, in my 20s, I would be like, this is bad, that's not good, this is good, that's bad. But nowadays, like in my 30s, I see, reflecting on the past, I'm looking at, the negative experiences as something that there was positive in there. And that is how to, take that in and put it to better use. So what do I mean by that? But what I mean by that is that whether it's your job, whether it's friends, family, whether it's relationship, private life, every person or people in this case, they expose is kind of a anyways, they bring up a lot of I guess shortcomings or flaws you might have as a person, and we all do. The only thing we can do about it is just minimize it, I guess, and just get better. But like relationships bring out a lot of things that family may not, right? So when you live like close to someone or intimate with someone, whether you guys are in a relationship, married, whatever, that's a lot different than, let's say, when you were growing up with your siblings, right? Everybody knows that. We all know that. That partner is going to look at you a lot different than your own close family. So they will bring out certain qualities in you that they may not like. They might be good, but it's just something to reflect on, right? Or they may be something you need to work on. So again, something positive, right? Even if that friendship, that relationship, that job doesn't work out, you at least picked something up. You at least said, okay, these were areas I came up short, and get better. So that's what I mean by seeing the positive. It's really, really important, guys, to reflect on the past, especially in your late 20s and early 30s, and put things to rest that need to be put to rest, and then move forward, obviously taking in the lessons of the past and move forward. I see this a lot in the motivational quotes, guys. I personally don't like them. I think they're just very generic. They kind of write them in ways that applies to everyone, right? When you tell someone, hey, move on from the past, oh yeah, we all do. It's very generic. There's nothing specific. It lacks substance. I don't like them. Anyways, I don't want to go there. It's really important, guys, that sometimes we carry on things that should have been put to rest long time ago. So what happens is it goes from the fresh memory, I guess, I'm using terms that it's way out of my league now, because this is like, people who work with the brain, frontal lobe, I don't know, backward lobe. So it goes from there, and then it goes into our memory, long-term memory, and then it comes out in our behavior in subtle ways, right? So we may be even confused as to, why did I do that? Why did I say that? But it could have been that experience or something that you should have put to rest years ago. You didn't, so now it's lingering, right? So, or wrong. But that's how I see it. So I was very fortunate and lucky that I was able to put things that should be put to rest in my late 20s. I just wanted to and the reason why I say this is, guys, like, it's good to experience life in a really good, optimistic way. The earlier you can, the better, right? So you don't want to, again, every decade is special, from 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. I hope everyone lives a good, healthy, long life. But you just don't want to like miss out on your again, I'm in my 30s. I'm 35, so my 30s is like really important to me. I guess everyone says that. People say like when you hit your 40s it even gets better. Yes, I'm sure it will. Hopefully by that time I will have my own kids. But my point is, you do not want to waste these precious years, stuff from the past lingering on in you, right? So I hear this stuff a lot, guys. I personally, again, find it very sad. A lot of people like in their 30s, sometimes even early 40s, they say stuff like, I need to work on myself, I need to find myself. And I'm like, wow, really? You know, like, what the hell were you doing years ago? This is stuff you should have put to rest in your 20s. You know, I mean, I don't want to like, I know I sound judgmental, guys, but sometimes you just gotta judge your friends, your family. You just gotta tell them like, hey, you know, gotta press that SOS button. Oh, don't judge. We all get judged. We all get judged all our lives. Some of it is good. Yes, some of it is bad, but you gotta take the bad with the good. You know, sometimes it's important when somebody like gives you constructive criticism. You just gotta take it in. Maybe there's a lot good in there. So I'm like, what? Working on this is stuff you should say like in your late teenage years, early 20s, mid 20s, maybe by 30 you should be established. And when I say established, I'm not talking about car, paid off house, this and that. No, those are good to have, but that's not what I mean by established. I mean socially, maturity wise, you got to be established by the time you're 30, guys. I know people might disagree with me. They will be like, you know, there's always time and place to improve yourself, to learn new skills, hobbies, I guess new experiences. Yes, absolutely, that's life. But I'm talking about your social maturity, your character. That needs to be established by the time you're 30, 31, 32. That's it, dude. Like, or girl, whatever. You know, by the time you're like, I see people in their late 30s, early 40s. Oh, I need to heal. Okay, regarding heal, this video might be about 10 minutes, guys. So I know I'm rambling here. So the word heal, like as a kid when I was growing up, the word healing meant something, guys. It was important. It was something that either you lost a close loved one, so obviously you're grieving, and then, you know, the healing process, the moving on process, you know, that person that was really important to you is gone. Or it was something that was like physical, so it was an illness, disease, something that you you know, had to recover from. I know that's the kind of the literal meaning of healing, but that's how, you know, that's what healing is supposed to mean. It's not supposed to. Nowadays I see the word healing being overused a lot for cases where you're like, no, you know, it's just because you never learned or paying attention. Or speaking of paying attention, I need to pay attention to the road. You were not paying attention. You did some stuff you shouldn't have done. That's fine. We will not judge you too much for it. You know, it's life. You're younger. The younger you are, I guess, the better, the more excuse you have. But you just gotta get better, okay? You gotta get better. Stop with the healing stuff. Unless you went through a horrible experience. Yes, I get it. I totally empathize and sympathize. I get it. You know, if it's a bad experience, some kind of abuse was involved, whether it was a lot of verbal, a lot of physical. Yes, absolutely. I get that, guys. I get that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, you know, you guys know, it's just, you know, some relationship didn't work out. Okay, pay attention. What the hell did you do? Why did you manage to attract someone like that in the first place? Right? So, like, I was in a relationship. In the beginning, yes, I was pissed. I'm like, what the hell? Why did this happen? She did this. You know, soon enough, I was like, wait, maybe there's something in me that's attracting someone like that. Right? So I cannot blame her. So yeah, just, you know, pay attention. Look inward, not outward. And enough, you know, cut down on the, you know, healing talk and more on the analytical talk, okay? Think really well, and piece by piece, step by step, figure it out. Say, okay, and start with yourself. Okay, what the hell is in me, or things that are causing this, these shortcomings, wherever they are in your life. Okay, so it's just a lot of people, I don't know, it's just they always want to play this, like, I guess they want your sympathy, empathy. Okay, you have my sympathy, empathy. And if someone really truly cares about someone, they're gonna want them to get better. Okay, not some useless meaningless words, or just, and then the person is still the same. So, you know, I care about my loved ones, I care about my best friends. You know, if I see something, I tell them, guys, hey, you screwed up here. Okay, I care about you. That's why I'm telling you. If I didn't care, I'll just give you some generic useless words and say, okay, you know, I did my part, I guess. I feel good about myself. Anyways, guys, that's it. 10 minutes. Shit, it's 11 minutes. Be well, guys. Yep. Analyze everything step by step, piece by piece. Take every experience as a lesson, a positive one. There's always positive in everything, with obviously some exceptions. Kind of enough with the healing stuff, healing talk. Healing, the word, the way I grew up 30-40 years ago, meant something, guys. It was a serious term used for experiences that were, you know, a loss of loved one, illness, or a horrible experience. So, you know, just a relationship, toxic, this didn't work, that didn't work. That's enough. Okay, there's something in you that's attracting someone like that. So anyways, guys, I'm out. Be well.